Victims of abuse endure a lifetime of pain, and we as Catholics must commit to a lifetime of atonement.
More than 150 victims have filed claims against the Diocese of Fresno for sexual abuse, and now the diocese says it's getting ready to file for bankruptcy. Good evening, I'm Liz Gonzalez. Monty Torres is off tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. The Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Fresno says that it plans to file for bankruptcy in a matter of months. That is following what it calls a surge in clergy sexual abuse claims. Fox 26 reporter Sophia Lesseos is here to tell us more about the law that brought forward cases that were past the statute of limitations. Sophia?
Yeah, Liz, the California Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act helped bring the number of credible accusations within the Diocese of Fresno to 154 cases dating back 2 decades. It is important to clarify that none of the claims involve people currently serving in the diocese. The bishop says that only one way to resolve every single claim fairly and with compassion is to file for bankruptcy.
When I hear how many lives were affected by clergy sexual abuse, my heart truly breaks.
Tuesday, the Diocese of Fresno posted this video on YouTube addressing the many claims filed against the church for sexual abuse of a minor.
Victims of abuse endure a lifetime of pain, and we as Catholics must commit to a lifetime of atonement.
With the California Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act, the legislation opened a 3-year window for survivors of sexual assault to file claims against the abusers and the institutions involved in covering up the abuse, even if the statute of limitations has expired. Since the closing of the filing window on December 31st, 2022, the Fresno Catholic Diocese had 154 credible claims filed against the church.
The reopening of the window has made every diocese in California susceptible to more claims. What we are facing gives us the opportunity to redouble our efforts in creating a safe environment for everyone.
But the Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests, also known as SNAP, says filing for bankruptcy could do more harm to the victims.
If the Catholic Church is going to hold itself out there as a moral beacon in, a fallen world, then I think they have to act like a moral beacon. And I frankly think these bankruptcies are immoral.
Melanie Sakota, the SNAP Survivor Support Director, says if the church files, this could be a legal tactic to protect itself. Bankruptcy also wouldn't give survivors who haven't come forward a chance to speak up.
Number one, these children will never have a chance to be compensated for their injuries. And number two, it's sad for the people in the parishes too, because they will never, that information about who these abusers are may never see public light. There's no way that the church can weed out all the abusers, and churches are attractive to predators. So if you take your children to church, pay attention to changes in behavior. Don't just assume that because it's the church that it's 100% safe.
Since so many have come forward, the church says filing for bankruptcy will help not deplete funds from the first few cases filed. The Diocese of Fresno says it plans to file in August, Liz.
All right, thank you so much, Sophia. Again, a church that serves 1.2 million people here in its area. Now, this isn't the first time that the diocese in the state, the first diocese in the state to file for bankruptcy. Last month, the Diocese of Sacramento filed after more than 250 lawsuits claiming sexual abuse by clergy. The Archdiocese of San Francisco, the Archdiocese of Oakland, and the Diocese of Santa Rosa have all filed last year, too.